Give it up for Daisy Tackett, everybody. Let me hear it.
I just want to say that as a fat girl, it's just so exciting for me to be here to show off the personality I've been working on for the last 22 years. Yeah. So I go to NYU, which means I didn't get into Columbia. Yeah, I'm really proud of myself. But before I went to NYU, I went to this like big public party state university, and I just had that super stereotypical like college female freshman experience. It's so cliche, you guys totally know it. It's where you get raped by a football player at a Halloween party. I gotta say though, like, living out the exact plot of a Lifetime movie is just way less exciting than I thought it would be. Like, first of all, nobody's hot. My dad's not a washed-up 80s sitcom star. The stalking was meh. And then when I had to go to the psych ward, they didn't even put me in a straitjacket. It's like, why even go to a psych ward? After I got out of the hospital, they sent me to intensive outpatient. And for those of you unfamiliar, that's when you have to go listen to other people talk about their problems for 12 hours a day. And like, I really hate listening to other people talk about themselves. So like, that's when I realized that the evangelicals are right. I am being punished by God for dressing as a slutty Rex Kwando on Halloween. Yeah. Every day we'd have to go around a circle and say like one good thing that happened to us the day before, right? So the guy next to me would be like, my wife didn't yell at me. I would always say, I didn't kill myself because I don't take anything seriously. And then the guy next to me, his name's Randy, he's really interesting. And when I say he's interesting, I mean he's a pathological liar. So he would go, I murdered a burglar who entered my home using a throwing star. I was alerted to his presence by my chihuahua Baxter. I had my roommate Jerry dispose of the body in the dumpster behind the apartment complex. For those of you unfamiliar, Jerry is my servant because he tried to murder me, but I'm the #1 martial artist in all of Northeast Florida, so we failed. I was voted best Randy impersonation by the group Therapy. And that's when I decided it was time to leave. I gotta say though, like, when you're raped by the third string long snapper on the worst football team in the NCAA, the Rudy of rape, you know, you really draw the ire of a lot of football fans out there. I've gotten a lot of hate mail, like a lot of hate mail. And one time this guy sent me an email with 30 ways he would kill me using a tampon. And they all showed like a fundamental lack of understanding of what a tampon is. So one of them said, I'm gonna carve it into a shiv and I'm gonna stab you in the neck with it. Okay, but it's cotton. So, yeah. 29 of them had to do with stabbing, but there was one that just showed this glimpse of intelligence, and it was, I'm gonna shove it down your throat and choke you with it. And I was like, you know what, hawksfan69@hotmail.com? You might be onto something, because they do expand when moistened. I also get a lot of hate tweets. And a lot of them come from like conservative women, I've noticed. And you can always tell when it's gonna be bad when their statement necklace like fills up most of their profile picture. That's just how you know? And she sent me one that said, Daisy Tackett, you're a slander-breathing activist. To the guillotine, you harlot. And I gotta say though, I really appreciated her use of vocabulary and like correct grammar, because I don't get a lot of that in my hate mailbox. I had another one that said, I don't know, bitch. I talked to my main man, Jordan. That's my rapist, by the way. And he says you're just a thirsty groupie. But thirsty was spelled with an I-E and groupie was spelled with a Y, so I didn't listen to it. And my personal favorite is hashtag people of hashtag Kansas. We must hashtag rise up against hashtag Daisy Tackett. And all the other hashtag Miley Cyrus, hashtag twerking, hashtag ass, hashtag hose, who hashtag lie about hashtag rape. And what's great about that guy is he wrote a series of books about how much better he thinks the world would be for him as a wealthy white man if the Confederacy had won the Civil War. So he's obviously just like a really thoughtful guy who thinks about his choices in life. So I have this really public Title IX lawsuit, right? And I'm not really allowed to say the name of the school for legal reasons, but let's just say, like Dorothy, I'm not in this state anymore. I'll figure that one out. My car's name is Dorothy. And like they were really mean to me. The school kept calling me and my case baseless, but it's like I don't even own a bass guitar and I don't need you to constantly remind me of it. Anyways, you guys have been hashtag great, and I'm hashtag Daisy Tackett. Thank you.
One more time for Daisy Tackett!